And as the nation reflects on the January 6th attack, the chief of Capitol Police told U.S. senators they've made a lot of changes in security and planning since that day, but they still have a lot of work to do. Our Washington, D.C. correspondent Rachel Knapp reports.
Do you believe that the department would be better able to defend against the type of threat that we saw a year ago today than the department was back then?
Yes, absolutely.
The U.S. Capitol Police Chief Thomas Manger told senators they are better equipped and prepared to defend Congress.
And while I'm proud of our officers, the events of January 6th did expose critical departmental failures and deficiencies with operational planning, intelligence, staffing, training, and equipment.
Senators followed up with Manger on security changes within Capitol Police following the attack. Back then, Manger says some officers didn't have all the necessary equipment, like riot shields, immediately available to them. After previous reports that intelligence warnings of the attacks were ignored or overlooked, Manger lists off communication improvements they've made to address that.
A bi-weekly classified intelligence briefing, coordination with intelligence and law enforcement partners in advance of large or high-profile events.
Since the attacks, Congress has helped provide money to Capitol Police to boost the department and give them enough flexibility to call in for additional backup.
It's our job to honor their service by doing our part to ensure that they are never faced with the circumstances they were faced with that day.
Even with these changes, Manger says they're short roughly 400 police officers, and this year they want to hire at least 280. And the supply chain issues is preventing them from getting the proper equipment. In all, senators and Manger seem happy with the progress that's been made.
And while more work remains to be done, the men and women of the Capitol Police stand ready to fulfill their mission each and every day.
At the Capitol, Rachel Knapp reporting.